MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Taylor Youngman will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Here's D. Gordon now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Come on now. Right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Very high, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, it's interesting. Looking at his numbers, you would think, wow, he must be really excited to pitch on the road because he's pitched great on the road and really struggled at home. One of those rare combinations you see from pitchers from time to time.
So striding in, Hernan Perez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that can contend or the Junes.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, you get leadoff double, and then you get a single. The first and third are setting up pretty. Man, this could be a long day for the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 21 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks in that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team in runs batted in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Comes set with the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
At the plate, Nick Franklin. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So digging in now, Andrew Susac. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. And the lead is now 3-0. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
3 runs already home here. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Chen sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the 1st inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Men on third with 2 down. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Come on, don't go down looking.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Into the box, Ivan De Jesus Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
In now, Taylor Youngman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs here in this half inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins nothing. So striding forward now, Justin Bour. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ichiro now.
Fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On at first base is Ichiro. Nobody out.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go.
Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Into the box now, Martin Prado. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Franklin has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins 1. Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Grounder down the line at third. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Travis.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Chen into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And Daney will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Now at the plate, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Wei-Yin Chen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0 count leading off the inning. A pitcher hitting, you can pretty much guarantee he's going to be taking here in 3-0. A walk would be a gift.
And that one right down Main Street. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his 3rd inning of work with a punch out. And as we check out the Brewers team leaders, we can see he's currently 4th best on this Milwaukee ball club. Here's Echeverria now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. De Jesus has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Lifted the other way to left center. Franklin on the move. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on now, let's stop him here.
Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Domingo Santana.
Now here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Aguilar.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Left field and deep. Ichiro ranging back. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Nick Franklin. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the box now, Andrew Susac. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Stay clear of the DP.
On the ground up the middle. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Evandro Jesus Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Taylor Youngman, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch grounded back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 6-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Shaw. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. Hits this one hard the other way. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! So it's Ichiro muscling up with a solo shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Perez is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back at Miller Park right after this. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Riding in once again, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hernan Perez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Popped up. And Daney will make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-2. Martin Prado now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The windup and the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Marcell Ozuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ozuna.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Echeverria now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Brian Ellington, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Brian Ellington.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Domingo Santana. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Number 2, Nick Franklin.
Into the box now, Nick Franklin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Patrick Andrew.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Susak. He singled his last time up. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Ivan De Jesus Jr.
Stepping into the box, Ivan De Jesus Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second.
Hit back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 6 and the Marlins 2. Here's D. Gordon now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 24 home runs for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now it's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Justin Bohr is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. DeJesus moves over. And the inning is over. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Brewers 6 and the Marlins 3. Brad Boxberger will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Brad Boxberger.
Digging in once again, Taylor Youngman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Taylor Youngman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2-2 now. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. One and two now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ichiro Suzuki. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
DeJesus moves over, 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Susak is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 25.
A.J. Ellis is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 17. A.J. Ellis.
Let's do it, guys. Here we go.
Grounded foul off to the right side. Comes set and the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a look over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up stolen base number 14 so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Nick Franklin, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Brewers strand 1. They still lead it 6-3. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
In now is A.J. Ellis. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 2 for 4.
A.J. Ellis.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Two-0 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit.
The batter,
Maybe
number
now
3.
they can start to close that
Shortstop,
gap.
Adani Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
Get the twin, Kelly!
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up
The
one
batter,
hit,
number
now
9.
another back-to-back
Second
base
baseman,
hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the
Gordon.
manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's D. Gordon now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a liner to second for 1. Back to first, and Gordon has hit into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Miami. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Attention,
Fairclough
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Miami,
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
46, Kyle Fairclough.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew
Leading off for the
Susak.
Brewers.
He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Susak.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that
Now
fastball
batting,
was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking
Jr.
for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Ivan De Jesus Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on, Blue Crew.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Riding in once again, Hernan Perez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Let's go Brewers, come on!
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
On the ground up the middle, and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Well, that's going to go as a base hit, no doubt about it. But I love the effort by the shortstop. Him knocking that ball down right there probably saved a run. Now, the runner does end up at third base, but he might have scored had that ball got by him. Nice play of knocking it down.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Neftali Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In is Christian Yelich. Career numbers against Neftali Feliz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And it misses 3-1 now.
This is a big at bat. Look, you got the leadoff guy at the plate. He's got 3 balls on him. You're down a few runs. He's got to take a pitch right here. He's got to hope they walk him. At least make him work till you get a count and where you got to swing the bat.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
The 2-0 to Ichiro. This one's flared out toward left. De Jesus comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Number 28 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Standing in, Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-3 the final score today. Taylor Youngman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wei-Yin Chen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Neftali Feliz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.